Hello everyone, welcome to the Bonsai Life, and today I want to prune this juniper. It is really overgrown, and I did prune this tree maybe 3 weeks ago or something like that, and this is all new growth again, so it's growing really vigorously this year. It's maybe like third pruning of this tree this year, or maybe fourth pruning. And if I don't prune this, all that inner growth will die off. So I want to prune this tree as much as I can, so the inner growth that I have inside, it will keep on growing and it will fill the tree again. So wherever I have some buds inside, if I have even the smallest bud, I will take the whole branch off, so that way I'm not gonna get brown tips. I want this tree to open up a bit, so I will cut everything as low as I can. If I have something inside like this, then I will cut everything back up to that small growth. I have some juvenile growth on it, but that's okay. If you keep pruning these junipers up to the new branch, you're not gonna get any brown tips. So if I prune the branch like this, then this will get brown. But if I prune everything off like this, then everything's gonna be okay. No brown tips. And here inwards I have some small branches, so I'm gonna cut some even old branches off, because I want to prune this tree back as much as I can, so as far as I can, because this tree is supposed to be like small tree. Like now it's too big and they grow really fast, so I don't pinch these trees. Before I was pinching these trees, but I don't do that anymore. It's better to just, I do pinch some of the junipers, but not this kind. So you can see like the branches are like really overgrown. Maybe on some places I will get some brown tips, but also if you give enough water to junipers, they might not get brown tips. I have some dead branches inside. So this is like really detailed pruning. You cannot do that like in 2 minutes. This will take some time, so I will be back when I do some more of the pruning, and then I will show you the results. So this is it after a long pruning. I'm done. I have still some few spots that I'm not like totally happy with it, but I was trying to make some space and between the branches, so I have some light penetrating inside. And excuse me on the beginning, don't stop saying juniper, but this is cypress, and this is Chamaecyparis. I don't know, I was working on junipers, so I was like kind of, I think, confused. But I was trying to make some space between the branches because I know the new buds will grow and they will fill the space. So if you look, the all between is like really compact. And so I took about, like, let's say 50% of the foliage, so I could maybe, like, if I take, let's say, 1 more hour, I could maybe fix even some of the branches that they're like overcrowded on some places. I will actually do that, because I think some of the cypress and junipers and like those trees, they will now actually start to grow, because it was too hot for them to grow. So now I'm starting to push the fertilizer even more, and that fertilizer that I'm giving now is like they will store that energy. And if I do everything good now, in the spring I will have really good growth. So now I will push the energy into the tree, so I will put on the sunny place, give lot of water and fertilizer, and in the spring the tree will explode. I left those branches untouched, that bottom branches, so I can fill some spaces here. On few places I'm not actually totally happy with that, but that will fill up. So this is it with this tree. I hope you like this tree same as me. I really like this tree. So let's go for the next one. And this is how much did I took. So definitely 50% of the tree, maybe even 60. So this is my I was making a planting of Japanese small apples that I was growing from the seeds. So I was collecting small apples, and then I was planting the seeds, and these are some of the trees from seed. So I was like growing the seeds, and when I had small seedlings, I did my lava rock. I make the holes and everything. So I wanted to make a huge root in the rock, apples. So later on, when I get my trees and my like little part of the forest growing in the rock, and all those small little red apples crab apples will grow there, it will look really good. But between those seedlings I had this, what looked like hawthorn. This is not actually, I think this is not crabapple, but it was between those seedlings. And when I was taking those seedlings, these leaves look the same as the leaves of like these leaves. They look the same, so I didn't see any difference between these trees, and these trees. Let's say this one was like really huge, and few days ago I cut this one hardback, and I was like saying to myself, okay, maybe it would be nice to record that. So I just pruned one tree and I left the rest so I could make a video. So if you know what is this for sure, let me know. But I have application that is like that is recognizing trees according the leaf or bark or whatever, and this is saying everything from apple tree up to hawthorn and everything. So I'm not sure what this is, but when you look at the bark, you see this bark, and now look this one here, they're very similar, or like almost, I would say, the same. I don't know, do you see that same as me? But to me this bark looks the same like this one, and this is 1,000,000% apple tree, this one, this thick one. So whenever I cut some of the branches, I stuck the branches inside, because here is like one huge big hole, and then small holes are connected with this big one. So all the trees have the roots on the same place. Just some of the trees are growing from the sides. So, and then because they were stuck like this, so they have like this kind of strange shape, but this looks really good to me. I like this. Like, I like the trees like growing on the top of some like cliff, and then it's growing upwards. I really like this, and I think I could make something really interesting with this. You see, this one is the similar, but when I took some of the branches off, I stuck it again in there, like cutting, and some of the branches are actually growing. This one, this is the cutting. This is the cutting. This is the cutting, this inside. And here I would like to have like kind of more trees. And if this is not apple, where is that? Here, this is that tree here. I'm thinking, will I leave it or not there? Or I can replace with some of the cuttings that are 100% apple trees. So maybe I will take this off, maybe I will leave it, I don't know. I'm still not like 100% sure what this is, so we will see. But I want to shorten the trees, because now I get some taper, and I want to shorten the tree, get the new branches down lower, and start building up my shape. So this is, everything is kind of like straight and don't look good. So now I have a new buds next to each leaf, and because I know these apples are they budding out like crazy, so I want to do something like this. I want to make a trunk chops, and I don't know, I think this secondary branch here, I don't know, will I leave this one here, but for now, just to be like kind of sure to don't lose anything, I will shorten it like this, and I will see where I will get new branches. Here on this unknown tree, I have a lot of new buds, and I want these trees, upper trees, to be the thickest, and then as you go down you will have like smaller trees. So I have one bud here facing outwards, and I have one bud facing inwards, and then I have again bud facing sideways. So I would like to use this bud facing outwards, so I will have something going out, then up, and then out, and maybe inside again, so I will get some movement. So for now I will do something like this, and then I will see how that will look like. So I will move on later, depends on where I will get the new buds. And this is the same thing like this, so I don't know what tree this is, but I will just shorten it a bit. Here like this, but my main focus is this apple, and this is apple for sure, like 100% this is apple. So I will cut here, and I have one bud here down lower, then I have one bud here, I have one bud here. So just to be sure, I would like those bottom buds, but just to be sure I will cut it here. This is kind of long too, but I would like to thicken up this branch and this one too. So this was easy. These are the cuttings, so I'm not gonna touch them. They will catch up. So I will just put a bit of cut paste on everywhere. And this is it. I think this is still young, like this is really young planting, but I think in time this will be something very special. All the roots are in this tray actually. I think this will look really good in time. The stone will change also. He will actually go from black and red to kind of white color, so he will be kind of black and white, and I think it will look really good in time. It's like kind of experiment for me, so something new and something that I didn't see that somebody is like making it. I see Japanese masters doing something like that, but like on different scale and so on. So if I make a small forest or group with crab apples, it will look really good. So this is just like a bonus part of the video, and I just wanted to show you my like fruits of my labor, you know. So my wine bonsai, and like I was sorry to eat them, but now the birds are eating them and they're like already going brown, you see. So I just want to tell you, they taste so good. They're like mega sweet, like they are really sweet. They taste really good. This one tastes much better, but this one is already, you know, like the most of the grapes are like already going brown and everything. But look how many of them are there. Like last year I had like 4 of these on this tree. This year I have only 2. This is one, and the second one is this small one, and they are mega sweet. And this is dogwood, and the berries are like already totally dried. They're gone. They were like quite big, and I had a lot of them, but they're gone. So at least I can now shorten the tree, so the fruits are gone. I was waiting till the fruits fall off, and then I will prune the tree down for next season. But the grapes are really good, and they taste really good. Last year I was counting, I think, and I had like 150 of these small ones. So this is fruits of the bonsai labor, so quite good. So thanks guys, I just wanted to share this tiny gift with you. Bye bye.